Alrighty guys, so moving on with our percentage work and looking at the cost of things. This one looks at how to find the percentage increase of an item. So how much has it been marked up by as a percentage of the price. So we're given here two figures and they are $250 and $280. We want to know what the percentage markup is from the original price, so $250, to the new price of $280. So to do that, we're looking at a difference. So difference, we should be thinking subtraction. So to start with, we want to find the difference between 280, if the pen would work, and 250. And to do that, we obviously have a subtraction, and in our heads we should probably be able to work out that that's $30. Okay, so we've found the difference of the two, but now what do we do to find the percentage increase? So what we're going to do now is take the difference, create a fraction using our original amount, which is 250, and then we know that when we have a fraction, to convert that to a percentage, we multiply that by 100. So I'll start creating our fraction. Just put a little line under this so we separate it. It's our first bit. So our fraction is $30, the difference or the increase, divided by 250. It's our original, so just remember that it's the difference divided by the original, not the difference divided by the new price. That's really important. You'll obviously get an incorrect answer if you do that. Alright, so that fraction comes out to be 0.12 when we do the division, and like I said earlier, multiply that by 100 and that will give us our percent increase. So we should be able to do that in our heads. So 0.12 times by 100 is equal to a 12% increase. Okay, and that's all there is to it. So I'll pop one up for you guys to try now. So let's assume that similar to, okay, so this one's a familiar one, house prices being what they are, pretty much go up anytime you turn your back. So have a go at this, referring to the left hand side of the screen if you need to, and pause it and I'll pop the answer up in just a second. So you can see here I've just split it up into the two steps. Find the difference between the two prices, so 217 subtract 180, and that gives us a total of 37,000 as the price difference. Divide that by your original price, so divide that by the original, and you should multiply that by 100 and get an answer of 20.6%. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one now, which will look at finding the percent increase. Sorry, decrease, just did increase. Okay, so effectively the skills in this are pretty much the same as finding the percent increase. We find the difference and then put that over the top of the original price. Okay, so we've got a question here. The town decreases in size from 3,220 to 2,985 people. Okay, so we're losing people from the town, and who knows why? Possibly a plague of rats has moved in. And we want to first, same deal as before. Number one, find the difference. So what's the difference between the two? And we know the difference is a subtraction problem. So we can do 3,220 subtract 2,985, and come up with an answer of $235 people have left the town. Alrighty, second step, as I said, pretty much the same as before. There's no tricks, which is nice. So increase, decrease. Number 2, take your change, so what the change in people is, 235. Divide that by the original, which this time is the greater amount, not the lesser amount, as is in the case for price increase, and multiply by 100. So we do divide 320 times 100, and we get a population shift of, we'll round it to 7.3%. Okay, so just following on, really just following on with similar skills as we had in the last one. Okay, I'll give you one to practice on now. Okay, so the question asks, if yearly wages drop from $35,000 a year to $27,000 a year is a minimum wage, we want to know what the price decrease would be for anyone affected by that the wage drop in percentage. So if needed, just take it to one decimal place. Okay, pause the recording and I will pop the answers up for you shortly. Okay, so you can see that the difference between the two wages is $8,000 on the left here. So just looking at that figure there, and if we take that, pop it over the original wage of $35,000, multiply it by 100, you should be able to see that fairly easily it rounds to 22.9% decrease for those wages. Okay, that's the lot for percent increase and decrease, or finding how much the percent increase and decrease is for now. Hope you got a little bit out of it. Feel free to rewind, have another look at it if you need to, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.